Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. It is an absolutely spectacular Sunday here on the mountain in Costa Rica. Woke up, weather was great this morning, had a lazy, leisurely morning, had a big fruit bowl for breakfast, big fruit bowl with two great big mangoes, almost a whole pineapple, and about 3 or 4 bananas. And then I got some vitamin D. I haven't been getting it that regularly here, so I am literally just zinging right now. I mentioned the other day my raw vegan reset, kind of how I do things, just kind of how I clean from time to time. If you watch a number of my videos, I've done cleanses my way type videos and whatever is, I just clean up. You know, I don't necessarily go drastic. I don't do anything that's really all that hard to follow. In fact, actually, I'm really enjoying this because I've just kind of basically, well, little backstory if you didn't watch that video, and I'll put that at the end, the raw vegan reset. I'll link to that video. But basically, yeah, I've eaten more cooked food this time on the mountain. Because, you know, normally when I was living at the beach before, I never really ate cooked food here in Costa Rica. I'd eat my cooked food, you know, just out of convenience when I would go to the States. And it was so hot at the beach and I had access to food all over right at my fingertips. It wasn't even like trying to be fully raw vegan. There was no desire to eat any cooked food there. Well, up here, because of, you know, getting stuck sometimes, not being able to, or getting short on food, not being able to make it to the market one day, I've kept some staples around for cooking. And I've probably had cooked over the last 4 months. I've probably had cooked 6 or 7 times, maybe 8 times or so. And not a big deal, mostly that, but I've also been a little bit higher fat this period, kind of for the convenience thing too. I don't like to miss my calories. It's hard for me to keep the weight on, so I really don't like to sacrifice calories. And also, I go through different periods of time of the year where I adjust my fat levels. Now, I never go high when I'm saying I'm talking about this. Don't go to the other extreme. I'm not going high fat. I just loosen up a little bit, eat a little bit more than that prescribed 10%. But I go up and down. I like to go, you know, sometimes I'll go down to adding no overt fats, or just very, very minimum for long periods of time, to maybe going as high as 15 or 18% sometimes. But right now, it's just basically fruits and greens. In fact, I just made this smoothie. I was just about to sit down to the computer and finish off a few things, watch a little football and what have you. So I made a nice smoothie here. And these are very typical. I'm just trying to keep it as light as possible. There's two mangoes in here. There's about 4 bananas, and a tablespoon of barley grass juice powder, just a little bit of sugarcane juice for sweetening. And that's how I've been doing the last few days. So far, here's what I've done. Thursday, I still had an avocado. So Thursday, very high fruit, lots of greens during the day. And then I had a salad at night, and I finished off I had a small avocado. That was Thursday. Friday, high fruit. Lots of fruit. Don't think I had as much green, so I used the green powder in my smoothies. I had a lot of bananas and mangoes, so I use the green powder in there. Saturday, I got to the market. So I had a lot of greens again. So yesterday was a very heavy fruit and greens day. I had a huge salad last night for dinner with two big heads of lettuce in there. I had kale in a smoothie earlier during the day. But yesterday was the only overt fat was I added a tablespoon of chia seeds to one of my smoothies. Now today I'm going all fruit again. I don't even think I'm going to add the chia seeds. I'm just playing. There's nothing really there's nothing said about this other than just cleaning, getting a little bit cleaner, leaving a lot of the stuff out that I use, just getting down to the real simplicity of it. And my energy's already off the charts. I mean, just a few days in of just like taking that little bit of fat out, you know, just take it lower in that fat, which nothing's wrong with the fat. So like I say, I have to keep coming back to that. When I say I'm lowering fat, nothing wrong with it. That's just the particular period I'm in right now. But I feel all the cleansing and all what I need to feel about tightening up just by doing that, just by adjusting that fat level, just by playing with pulling that fat down. You know, the greens, the greens are grounding me to an extent. Otherwise, I'd just be flying away on all fruit. But I'm trying to, like I say, that's why I'm trying to get as much greens in while I'm doing this with the fruit as possible, is just so I'm not just totally zinging. If it was just nothing but fruit, I would probably be high as a kite right now. I'm still kind of high right now. It's almost, I'm like, somebody's going to think I did a bump in one of these videos. Sometimes I've got so much energy, but nope, it's just the fruits and the greens. And like I said, like I mentioned in that video where I talked about doing this little raw vegan reset, I'm gonna ride it for at least till December 14th when I go to the States, and probably just kind of I'll have to eat some cooked when I'm in the States, but I'm gonna still keep it clean over the holidays, mostly clean. So overall, to finish out the year, I'm going to go very clean. Like I said in that video, when other people zig, I like to zag. So whereas everybody else is already kind of just like, oh, well, it's almost Thanksgiving, then Christmas is coming, they'll just give up until January 1st. I like to double down. I like to even put more effort into it so I can start off the year. I want to start off the year like super strong. I don't want to be digging out of a hole on January 1st. I want to be climbing up and looking down and just being ready to go higher. But yeah, the fruit will definitely do it. I mean, you know, I did that video on the fruit and blood sugar, and basically that kind of you know, explains a little bit about the energy of this stuff. I mean, this is what fuels our body. No, it's not all we need. And you know, you'll have the people, I don't get into the back and forth about the optimal diet and this is this and that. It's kind of like the little Rain Men people that always have their little facts and they plop in there with all these little facts. I just like a lot of good fruits and vegetables, clean as possible. I don't use the oils very much. Every once in a while I'll get in a situation where I'll use the oils, but you just feel it. Everything's just tightening. You can even just feel the cell, like everything tightening as you clean up. And that's what the fruit does for you. The fruit and the greens, I mean, I tell you, I feel that. I feel it a lot. That's what my body runs on. And you feel it. It's not like, you know, it's not like up here. I feel good on this all the time. I get people that ask me about, you know, I'm getting a lot of questions about the nuts these days. I'm not anti-nut. I don't dislike nuts. They're just not a big issue for me. I mean, it seems like they're a big problem for people in this world, in this raw vegan world, in the high carb world, that's kind of the fallback or something. But I like nuts. I like pistachios. I had some macadamias. The last time I've had nuts was about a week ago. I had some macadamias. So once every few weeks I'll get the urge and I'll grab a pack of nuts. I'll use cashews in recipes from time to time, but overall my body just doesn't call out, you know, for the nuts. I'm gonna focus a lot more. I'm still gonna eat my avocados, but I'm gonna focus a lot more on the omega-3s. I have to drum that into my head. I need to get regular with that. I'm not as regular as I want to be. And I think in 2017, at least for the first few months, I will probably still stay cut back on the fat and just keep it with the chia seeds and the hemp seeds. But anyhow, that raw vegan fruitarian thing, that's what works for me. And to be quite honest, I'm not even sure the definition of that term fruitarian, if there's some sort of special list of attributes that you need to be to take that label or whatever. But I'm thinking, Jesus, if eating 70% or higher of your calories every day from fruit don't qualify you as a fruitarian, well, then I don't know what does. Anyhow, hope you guys like this video. If y'all like it, please give me a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button down below, and I hope you are having as good a day as I am. Love you guys. Peace.